Diego County Sheriff Bill Gore has announced he will be retiring early from his long-held position. The County Board of Supervisors will appoint his interim replacement next month.
CBS 8's David Goffredson reports candidates are already lining up for the primary election in June.
The big question for Sheriff Bill Gore, why is he retiring 10 months before the end of his current term in office? He told CBS 8 his wife is sick and needs his support.
To be quite honest, I don't think I was doing that good a job, spending half time with my wife, half time with the job, and I felt like I wasn't doing either one of them as well as I would like.
Gore has endorsed his Undersheriff Kelly Martinez for his replacement. She's been with the Sheriff's Department for more than 3 decades.
I've worked the beat, I've worked investigations in our department. I know every aspect of what we do.
Critics say Martinez is too close to Sheriff Gore. They point to a high death rate in the jails and data showing racial profiling by deputies.
We need more mental health clinicians in the jail to help identify people who are in mental health crisis. If any community feels unsafe around the deputy sheriffs, then we need to fix that.
Another candidate, former San Diego Sheriff Commander Dave Myers, ran against Bill Gore in 2018. He is one of Gore's leading critics.
He is literally bailing 10 months, 11 months from the end of his final term at a time when the community is looking for leadership.
Myers says if you are looking for the status quo in the Sheriff's Department, look elsewhere.
If people think radical change in honest policing is wrong, then I'm not that person.
Candidate John Hemmerling is the lead prosecutor in the city attorney's criminal division. He's also a former Marine and San Diego police officer.
My last time in Iraq, I commanded a battalion. I ran several jails while I was in Iraq. I've been a leader on the police department. I've been a leader in my job as a prosecutor.
Hemmerling is a supporter of Bill Gore, but he wants to address the high death rate in local jails.
I think the #1 priority I'm going to look at when I first get there is looking at the jails.
Critics of Gore point out that he is retiring right before a state audit is due to come out that's expected to be critical of the deaths in local jails. Gore says that had nothing to do with his retirement. Carlo, I know you sat down with Sheriff Gore today for an extended interview.
Yeah, we were able to speak with him exclusively today. We're going to air that interview tomorrow on CBS 8 News live at 6. So, David, you spoke to those candidates today. What did they say about the Board of Supervisors here appointing an interim replacement sheriff?
None of those candidates want to be appointed interim sheriff. They want the voters to decide on who will be the next sheriff at the election, and that seems to be the sentiment also at the Board of Supervisors. So it looks like we're going to get an interim sheriff who is not a candidate to serve out the rest of Gore's term.
Yeah, so someone who is truly interim until the new sheriff is elected in the fall. David Goffredson reporting live for us. Thanks, David.